So often, community finds themselves at the mercy of spirits that show themselves all hours of the night. No one can explain it, no one knows why, but a simple look back into the history of the location hides all the answers. Appalachia, the mountains, are like no other. From its rigid terrain, beautiful wildlife, to the people that live their lives here, to the strange, unexplained stories that folks share. Join me while I share this amazing place, one story at a time. Nestled in the quaint town of Adamsville, Alabama, lives the Indian Meadows community. This community seems to be plagued by strange events late at night. Dark figures can be seen running in the woods on the outskirts of town. Folks have reported while walking in the wee hours of the morning, they feel as someone is watching them and even following behind them, hearing the footsteps. When they turn around, no one is there. Also, report of hearing clawing outside. When the folks run out, they find nothing, only to discover the following morning the banister rails are clawed to pieces. People have seen dark shadows run past the windows while looking out. Even worse, folks hear footsteps inside their homes, doors slamming shut by themselves. They even hear their names being called, even though no one is around. Even things turning on and back off again. Strange, unexplained events often haunt the community. That leads one to question, why is this happening? Why would this neighborhood be so haunted? Well, let's dive into the history and see what we can find. Adamsville is the name of the town the Indian Meadow community resides in. In 1850, coal was discovered in the area, and local resident William Adams donated the land so that the Kansas-Memphis-Birmingham Railroad could come through. Adamsville became a town almost overnight. The railroad built their depot, and the coal companies hired miners to mine the coal. In 1901, the town was incorporated and named after William Adams for his contributions to the town. It's not known when, but someone settled the meadow and called it Indian Meadows after the Indians that used to reside there. Many of the natives were forced to leave and move to Oklahoma during the Trail of Tears. Whoever built on the area had no idea that the Meadows was a sacred Indian place. The natives buried their dead here in mounds. Now, I'm sure that the native spirits were angry that intruders are living on their sacred mounds. Now that leads to question, did the settlers know what they had done? Did they intend to disturb the precious ancient burial place? At some point, it was discovered that they lived on the burial mounds, or else I wouldn't be writing this story today. Who discovered this, and when was it? Was it long ago? Or did someone just stumble upon this recently? Was it just too late to do anything about it? Well, I guess we may never actually know the true story. Folks, I want to thank you for sitting and listening to the haunted history of the Indian Meadows in Adamsville, Alabama. Appreciate you listening. I love you to pieces, and I'll see you next time.